4463. 4463. Now, what was the time? Same time.
Yeah, same time.
4, 3. So today is it's very fast. Time is very fast. Time passed very fast.
Yeah,
Today is 30th. Oh, it's the last day. It's the last day of December.
Yeah, that's right. That's why people they also worry about should the at in the end of today should the Bitcoin will take again the 60,000 before the November end. It will take around next 24 hours because it will based on the UTC times. That's why also there's some reason why the trader expect the Bitcoin will take 60,000 before this month ends. Based on the plan B, the plan B say the Bitcoin will reach the 98,000. In my own opinion, it's impossible because if the end of November is reached 98,000, that means hour, every hour it should increase one more thousand plus to reach the 98,000 because we have only 24 hours left. So yeah, that's why.
It's like we need to be logical. You know? We need to think logically. So of course, as much as any investors would hope the price to skyrocket at a certain point, but we have to think: is it possible, or if within the next 24 hours it should skyrocket? I think you need to get worried because good investment products or good investment things that are good for investment, the price wouldn't skyrocket so fast in such a short amount of time. Yeah.
That's why
so a lot of hype out there where they are trying to quote unquote encourage or hoping to get someone to believe them, hoping to see the price push this high. I think is near impossible.
Yeah, and now the price 57,900, right? And
57, you tell me 78, I got shocked. I just wrote on the board 57.
It's around 58,000. It's been it's retest on the high erosion. That means it will retest like that to reach the. Of course, a lot of trader expect the price above 60,000. Yeah, because it's a strong month's close. Based on Red Capital, some of the price analysis firm, they also suggest if the price above 60,000, then the price of Bitcoin will move up above 100,000, above 100,000 in the next year soon, because you may know that 4 years ago the Bitcoin passed 10,000 for the first time. Based on the CNBC. Now it's a good time. Now it's a time for it pass. In my own opinion, a lot of people expect it's past 100,000 after 4 years. After 4 years, it's past 10 times. After 4 years, 10 times. That's why it should a time for it's past 100,000, and then it can fall down. It's also a time. It's time for trader can earn, can get it. That's why we have the headline. We have the title about the 3 reasons why the trader expect Bitcoin to retake 60,000 before the November end. we also discussed in previously about the month's close, and some of the reason why is have to retest, is have to fall down to take the correction. And based on some of the twister, I found that the Bitcoin price, some twister he said to us this Bitcoin price is 150,000 by late of December, 200,000 by early February 2022, and more it go up more because we see so many news about the economy nowadays, when so many government try to earn Bitcoin, try to adopt Bitcoin, and I also found some of the news. The first news I want to share to our audience about Xeonbit, the CEO of the Twitter. He resigned. He resigned as the CEO because he want to focus on the Bitcoin. Yeah, because on Twitter we see many years ago the Twitter accept Bitcoin and some of the other crypto projects. And so now we see that Jack Dorsey he want to keep focus on that. And now let me share to you information about the news I want to show. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Okay. Here is what some of the tweets from Twitter of Jack Dorsey. Yeah, and then there's good news about we see Jack Dorsey will focus on the crypto nowadays. It's also the big news for everyone because the crypto community needs someone want to focus on this and bring up the value for the cryptocurrency. And here's our how much El Salvador make by trading Bitcoin. This news shared to us because during the Black Friday we see El Salvador just bought the actual 100 Bitcoin. Yeah, this is
100 Bitcoin is about 50
yeah,
million.
Yeah. It's dollars. I also don't know. Yeah, it's around the position value 300,000. Yeah, because El Salvador is a BTC country. Because the people in El Salvador can accept Bitcoin or trade Bitcoin at the tender in the country. That's why the government keep buying Bitcoin. This is a good news for some of the government with when the dollar is low enough.
Yeah, a big correction. 100 BTC is about 5.7 million. I thought it was 50.
Yeah, and then three reasons. I continue with the three reasons why the trader expect Bitcoin to take 60,000 before November end. As we see here, the chart here, the reason is 60,000 to test on the high erosion. Yeah.
All right. So they have less than 24 hours to do that.
Yeah, that's right. And we need to wait to see. And BTC is set up for strong money close. If it's money close, later we have a look on the charts with the close on trading view. Let me see. Trading view, the BTC USDT. Yeah.
But I think to take it 60,000 by the end of this 12 hours period, I think it's still possible.
Yeah, because based on the chart, if the monthly close is above 60,000, so it will become the green candle. With the green candle, it's a good signal for the Bitcoin will go up. If it's red candle below 60,000, so the price will go down. Yeah, that's why the trader expect with above 60,000. Yeah. That's why we have 24 hours left. Yeah, and
It's an exciting 24 hours. So
yeah,
let's hope that good things come out of it. But even
yeah,
if it doesn't, don't worry. We have 31 more days to the end
yeah,
of the year.
yeah. And we see if we compare with the previous bull circle, last year and late 2017, yeah,
Yeah,
late December, and with the gold early February, the gold in for long time ago, 1970, with the price is also expect like that. Is this some of the
what
some
they're telling you here is 1970s is real physical gold. Now we are dealing with digital gold.
yeah. So it's also the kind of form similar like that, but it's not totally different. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why the people they expect the price. But let's see how. And we see the good news about the macro strategy because they invest 7,000 Bitcoin BTC, add more BTC in the market in the basket, 414 million. That means
7,000 BTC is a lot of money. Yes.
because during the Black Friday, the price of Bitcoin go down a lot, and they keep buying. That's the way they want to increase their portfolio. Uh, uh, they know that as expect the price will go up, and their stock market also go up less after they purchase Bitcoin. MicroStrategy is share for 732 per piece. It means they they sold the share, and then who will buy the share from MicroStrategy? You can guess. You know which country buy the share of the MicroStrategy? Because last time
I'm not too sure about that. So
yeah.
can you tell us?
Yeah, because last time we saw the Binance release the stock of the macro strategy,
Yeah.
the stock of Tesla, the stock of uh, Coinbase, and some of the country like Norway. Norway
Ooh. Right.
uh, is one of the government. They use their pension fund to invest in some of the major stock around the world, and they earn a lot of money from that. That's why the GDP of Norway is one of the highest GDP around the world, and they indirectly own 1,756 Bitcoin through their international and domestic pension fund. Yeah, this is a news update today, and it means that every Norwegian citizen earn 32,522 satoshi. That means if you are in Norway, you have this kind of crypto Bitcoin indirectly. Yeah. It means it's a good way when the government invests in the other stock. It's similar with some country like Singapore that also invest in the other stock, international stock. Yeah, to bring more and more dollar more and more foreign currency into their basket.
Basically, building for the foreign reserve, and
Yeah.
of course, in this case, the Norwegian government, of course, it says indirectly it owns 1756.89 of Bitcoin. Yeah, so basically through all these international domestic pension funds and all this. So this pension fund sounds a little bit like our CPF, so our Central Provident Fund or something. Yeah, but imagine SG government would use the CPF money to
That's right.
invest in Bitcoin related instruments. Yeah, so that would sounds pretty interesting, but of course, I'm not too sure how the people will react because most of them will be like, "What you're using our money to do all this BTC thing?" And half of them who don't understand cryptocurrency will be like
Yeah.
shooting the government. But the other half who knows about crypto will be like, "Okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You've done a great job." Yeah, but nevertheless, when investment instruments like this that is related to Bitcoin, related to crypto, of course, in an early stage when authorities invest in all this, people will be like very skeptical. They're like, "Well, is this going to make money for us? Is this or is the government trying to lose our money?"
Yeah, that's right.
But
But
but when it start to make money, they were like, "Oh yeah, we forgot about all your mistakes. Yeah, we are not going to remember why you come in, but as long as you make money for us or for the country, we are happy." Yeah. So of course, things like this they are in place. There's a benefit and there's a two sides to the coin. It's very much just like our market chart. The next moment you're expecting it to go down, it can go up. If you're expecting it to go up, it might go down sometimes. But that's life. That's investment. Yeah.
okay, I also found one more articles about the India, um,
Uh,
India
Ethiopia,
government,
Libya,
India,
India.
India, yeah,
Ah, they have no
Indian,
plans to recognize Bitcoin as currency. I mean,
yeah,
they can't have the kind of plan so soon
yeah,
because you have to look at the number of people that they're dealing with.
yeah,
I mean, these guys they have 1.3 billion population, just like China. China has more, just slightly more. Yeah. So the thing is, they have to do a lot of things besides recognizing Bitcoin. uh, they perhaps they have to really look into CBDC first. Yeah,
yeah,
very much just like how China has been doing. They probably have to follow the model of how China runs this, or how China is preparing to do their national currency in the future. Yeah, so of course the government of India they propose new intended uh, what, to create a to create a framework for
yeah,
CBDC by Reserve Bank. Yeah, so they have put their foot down and began to do that.
yeah,
So of course I believe they are not going to stop there. They have a lot of mouth to feed in the country. So I
yeah,
think good thing that they're doing right now.
yeah,
Yeah,
not massive.
yeah, there's a
Yeah, that's
1.3 billion people. I mean, how many rich people do they have? I don't think they have as much as China has, but still, and for the record, I think they are still way behind China in terms of infrastructure. Yeah, so where China has a lot of high speed rail, I think the I don't know how advanced is their train system, a railway system.
but
From what we see in a picture in the internet in the past, a lot of people are sitting on top of the train, right?
yeah, but I think a lot of people they a lot of people they hold Bitcoin and they trade Bitcoin nowadays. And
Yeah,
then and we see based on this article, it say that India could introduce the crypto ban next month. So let's see.
that is quite expected. I think they need to do that. Yeah. Okay. For listeners who'll be thinking, why are we talking two things at a different tone? When we look at El Salvador, they are trying to get people to use Bitcoin as a main currency or things like that. Why not India, that kind of thing? So you have to look at the number of population one country has and the kind of economy that they have. Yeah, so when it comes to talk about India, it's just too big a country. I mean, if America is still thinking so much, I think India should think more. Yeah, because America got 300 million people. Yeah, so where a country has a large population,
Yeah,
I think it's only right that they should introduce a Bitcoin ban and try to introduce their own CBDC first
yeah,
and see how this CBDC can help the people, help the economy,
yeah.
and
That's right.
then they can slowly think about whether they want to allow BTC to be legal.
Yeah, that's right. And now we go back to Asia to see some to see how CBDCs benefits economies in the Southeast Asia. Yeah,
Yeah, Southeast
uh,
Asia.
yeah, that's right.
How many people do we have in population? About 600 over million
Yeah,
population in Southeast Asia alone. We are not talking about Asia. We are talking about Southeast Asia, where
yeah,
what Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, Myanmar, Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Philippines, Southeast
yeah.
Asia. Yeah,
And 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 I see in this article it says the MAS of Singapore uh, being forward-looking regulator have begun the CBDC project. Yeah, as I see in the article, there's some of the project is project Upin, project Dunbar, and some of the other project because uh, any country can issue their own CBDC, but how to transform, how to make a bridge between all of these CBDC. Look like I send uh, SGD to Malaysia, and it can
yeah.
switch to the switch to ringgit of Malaysia at the time I send. Yeah, that's why they are doing some project is Dunbar and the other project for the CBDC can switch their time and
Yeah.
can get the rate the the current rate of CBDC and I found out some of the good news is a big news from Singapore. There's
Fintonia launching
Fintonia
MAS
fund.
regulated Bitcoin funds.
Yeah, this fund is used for the uh, entities, institutional investor when they want to invest in the crypto, when they buy Bitcoin in Singapore. And this fund is regulated by MAS and it's also the door is a gateway for some of the investor institutional when they feel inconfident which inconfident when they choose on the exchange outside they can choose the fund because the fund is protected by MAS. Yeah, this is a good news. When some of the country they have some regulation and some of uh, the way to enhance to encourage the crypto people to attract more and more investor into the crypto. Yeah, and beside crypto, beside the investment, the government also looking for the Web3 and DeFi for the digital Singapore dollar. And as we see here, the article is, of course, it's a long-term project. when I see here, just now I also shared to you about the project T.e.l.e.g.r.a.m, and now is project Orchis. Project Orchis is a digital dollar project for the CBDC. They can go around the other country. Yeah, and we see in the project, and this one is also MAS partner with the IMF, World Bank, and Asian Development Bank. Yeah. When I see this article, I see, the Singapore government seriously look into the Web3 project and the other the project into the digital dollar to to adapt with the cryptocurrency nowadays.
Yeah, I'm excited about this digital Singapore dollar. So let's hope things things quickly complete and get a run to the public. Yeah.
But in my own opinion, it's also not much chance in Singapore, because you also can
Yeah,
nowadays you
I think they probably don't want to make things so different.
yeah
It's just probably going to fuse together with what we are doing every day. So instead of thinking that, oh, I transfer this digital Sing dollar to you, but actually it just reflects the same as Singapore dollar.
that's because the most important is retail
Speed. Yeah.
the retail seller and the merchant. They want they want to receive some of uh, the crypto version in CBDC, and how they can transfer and how they can send. That's the thing they want to develop, want to do. We see,
Yeah.
aside from the project Artist, Singapore currently collaborating with the Bank International Settlements and the Central Bank Australia, Malaysia, and South African for the wholesale CBDC project. Counterpart it means they want their CBDC can send to the other country based on the current rate. Yeah, that's why cross-border payment using multiple CBDC.
Yeah. That's the most important one. And that is the main reason why cryptos are invented in the first place, because there are a lot of cross-border payments that are costing so much just to transfer a small amount. Yeah. So because cross-border payment is a big thing in a lot of people's life, many people are working away from their own countries. They are from here, and then they live in this country, and then they need to send money back, especially especially for workers, laborers. Yeah, so they don't see their family, so they need to feed their family. Yeah, so cross-border payment is a big thing, and I think then what will happen to companies like Western Union and all this, Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm just thinking, so they will have to reinvent themselves. Yeah, so
They
now
need to
now that
change.
huh?
They need to change. That means they can collaborate or use their platform,
Yeah,
because
perhaps they
they
can offer their platform or offer their services in a different way.
yeah
Yet at the same time, they can still survive, something like that. But I think half of them will go out of business because the main reason why intermediaries like this can earn a lot of money is because they charge a lot just to transfer a little
yeah.
bit of money.
4 or 5 years ago, I see they also charge a lot, wise a lot of money, but it's very convenient. And now they need to change to adapt with the current situation.
They have to.
And yeah, also the same with the the PayPal and the other thing, and one more article, one more news I hear, I see on some of the big newspapers about when the El Salvador accept the Bitcoin. The UK finance bank also worry about the El Salvador citizen. Why? Because because El Salvador accept Bitcoin and use Bitcoin as the legal tender for their citizen, and they worry about the citizen when they can't use their fiat, because they that's one of the ridiculous worry from the big country. Suddenly they worry about the citizen of the other country because the way they use money. Let me
I think they need to worry for themselves first.
yeah.
I mean, I think there's a legit concern for any countries that may be thinking, oh, this country start to use Bitcoin as a legal tender. So if the whole world is supporting this, if the whole world is supporting this notion of using Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency as legal tender, then the national legal tender or paper money would be redundant. Redundant too soon. The fact that if everyone or if a lot of countries are doing that, then the paper money becomes worth less, right? Or the demand will be lesser. People will just go to this cryptocurrency.
Let me share you
probably that's a reason and source of their fear.
It's the news from Bloomberg. BOE.Chef is worried by El Salvador move to adopt Bitcoin. It's so funny article.
I wonder, did they have any? Does England or UK have any investment or special heavy investment in El Salvador that makes them so worried?
That's just worry about their bank note will be valued when the some small country with less powerful bank note, they switch to use a crypto, don't rely on their dollar note. That's why that's the main reason.
Maybe perhaps it's also America telling UK, please show some worry, please show some. Because I'm getting worried here because El Salvador has been using my currency as the main currency. So now they're going to use Bitcoin. Please, my friends, please help me.
That's right. That's some of the rip and share news information about cryptocurrency and some of the some main article with the current situation, and we also hope the price of Bitcoin could above 60,000 next 24 hours, let's house. And now it's
24 hours. Now it's 9 a.m. Singapore time. So technically, if based on Singapore time, you only have 12 plus 3, there's 15 hours. But if you're talking about Western time zone, you still have a lot of time left. 24 hours is a long time.
It's based on the UTC time. It may take around 23 hours left. Exactly around 8 a.m. morning.
Because now it's 9 a.m. GMT plus 8 or UTC plus 8. So 9 minus 8 is 1 a.m.
That's
so
right.
You have from 1 a.m. all the way to midnight. There's going to be like 23 hours. 3 hours and 10 minutes, in fact.
that's why it's time for us to complete the live stream is this early morning, and then I need to work to Mr. Nicholas say goodbye to everyone.
Right. Okay. Thank you all for joining us. It's really nice to see you all again. Yeah, having missed one of the live stream because of some events, unforeseen events. Yeah, so of course, do trade safely and do all your studies for various coins that you are interested in, various token out there that you are interested in. So what we say here are information that help us digest, help us understand the market better, so that when you invest, you can do the same studies on the coins that you are going to invest. Yeah, so do clicks like and subscribe button and share the video with your friends. And we look forward to seeing you again on Friday.